Well, the flood that came through this canyon basically scoured away the roadways, the fill underneath the asphalt roadways, and at various points along Highway 36 between Lyons and Estes Park. The asphalt was crumbling away, and in several spots the road's completely gone. So we're just out here trying to make a roadway that's going to allow traffic between those 2 points for this community to get them through the winter safely. We've got hydraulic excavators, scrapers, bulldozers, dump trucks, rollers, high-speed compactors, backhoe loaders. We've got a community out here that hikes in and out to their homes, uses ATVs. They're carrying their food in and out, and they're just cut off from the rest of the world, so to speak. There are 17 obstacles between Lyons and Estes Park that we're addressing. We're spreading out my construction platoons to try to hit some of those from the Estes Park side and work down towards Lyons. And the rest of my personnel, my soldiers, are on the Lyons Park side working up to Estes Park. We're working with the Colorado Department of Transportation. We're integrating their personnel with our personnel as much as possible on the job site, and up to this point that relationship between the operators has been outstanding.
Yeah, so basically what's happening is the National Guard's coming in and they're just doing like you said, the bedrock. They're doing the emergency repairs, bringing the road back up to where it's at least travelable. It's not going to be your typical 45 mile per hour, 50 mile per hour speed limit highway that's up the canyon, but just enough to where a passenger car can actually make it up the canyon. And then later on in the spring, the plan is to bring actually a contractor and do a permanent fix of the canyon and get it back up to standard. Right now, I mean, the worst conditions is some people have lost their homes completely. Some people are cut off. Right now, there's a town basically halfway between Estes Park and Lyons at Pinewood Springs, and it's completely cut off. There's no access to it. I mean, there's a few different ways in and out, but it's extremely difficult. So, for example, right now there's families that have their kids going to school in Estes Park, and every day they drive their kids up to, you know, the extent of the damage as far as they can drive, and then they walk their kids across basically a little foot trail, and the school bus picks them up on the other side. So it's, you know, and those are the residents, they're the ones out here, you know, thanking the National Guard, thanking CDOT, saying, hey, thank you for what you're doing, because, you know, they want to be able to get back, you know, to and from their houses. So, you know, having the National Guard out here and completing this mission, that's, I mean, it's great for everybody.
We're getting, you know, the civilians to drop us a whole bunch of loads in this area, anywhere from a medium-sized rock to a smaller-sized rock. The smaller size is a fill, the medium is more of a base. And you can see where the bulldozer is right here. 2 days ago, this was completely impassable. It was all the way up to the mountainside, so we've put a lot of material in. But if you look down by where that big pile of asphalt is, behind the LMTV, that's where we started. Anything that looks, you know, a darker color is stuff that we've put in. And like I said, you know, a few days ago, this was completely impassable. There was maybe 4 feet left of asphalt on the mountainside, so we've had to rip it completely up and lay everything new.
So you guys got out here when the conditions were at their worst, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And the water, as you can see, is kind of gone down a little bit. You see that culvert down by where the LMTV, the water was up to just about the top of that culvert, so it's come down about 3 or 4 feet since we've been down here.
What's it like to think of this place as you came here, how it looked, and how you're leaving it at the end of the training?
Seeing the progress is amazing. It's just, it really is. It makes me real happy to know that we're actually getting these roads ready and passable before winter so these folks can go home. Being able to help out the people I've grown up with, the friends and family, you know, living in this area my entire life has just been amazing, and I just love doing it. That's why I joined. Everybody's just been so thankful. We're staying in Longmont, and a lot of the citizens that live up here are staying in the same hotel we are. Every night they stop us and thank us and tell us how great we're doing. You know, you get little old ladies that have been up here 40 years just crying their eyes out because they know that they're going to be able to eventually go home, you know. It's been really, really amazing.
This is our bread and butter as guardsmen. A lot of my soldiers have overseas deployments, so it's so much different than that, so much different than a normal AT. Getting out here and affecting the quality of life for these people and trying to get their lives back to normal as soon as possible is our mission. It's what we're here for.